we are approaching a pretty strong thunderstorm here. It's not severe warned yet. We're just southwest of Athens, Alabama, going into the Lawson area, getting close to Tanner. We do have a special weather statement out for this cell for quarter-inch hail, and it's pretty mean wind gusts, up to 50, maybe even 60 miles an hour. We do have a developing core here that is trying to tighten up. You can see these tails here. Let me try to get you a better view of this right here in front of me. Right.
Hey Rob, I'm sitting at the Browns Ferry and Huntsville Browns Ferry intersection at a gas station.
That's where I see. I know where you're at. Stream this live, guys. We're gonna go meet up with our here.
Copy, stream live.
I don't know if anyone is streaming. You guys are seeing this. We're gonna try to get into this hellport. We're gonna stay with this storm here as it moves through Limestone, most likely into northern Madison County. Storm track's going to take it directly through Athens here, so we got a good road to follow it back. Storm speeds are pretty general right now. See if I can get HQ. Oh, we got a storm motion.
You're talking about the one just southeast of Athens. It's moving east northeast at 7. Hey, Ron.
What's up? I know that's right. Let me get this.
There you go for me.
What's up, dog? Nice to meet you. We got a,
Copy that. You got your stop knot on?
we got a massive tail cloud on this thing. It's probably trying to develop a meso here. It's trying to organize. It's broke about 30, maybe about an hour ago now. Yeah. Yeah, we get a shot of this. This tail cloud is massive. I'm looking at it. I'm following it. It's really. Oh, yeah. Can't say you meant Tarvik.
Rob, I can see your screen. Just watch you launch the drone.
We have a massive tail cloud on this thing. Let me get this out over here. Let's let stream see it. That's what the drone sees right now. Let's take a big pano of this thing. We're going to post this to Twitter. I'll put you guys back up here.
Hey, Ryan, as far as I should be active, you should have me getting on Interstate 65 and Orange. That'd be Morgan County.
Take this first one. I had a feeling. We really need some lightning. We can get a lightning uptick, that would be great. There is a severe lack of lightning. We do have a lowering starting here. That's your lowering? My spot is a wall cloud.
Yeah, my spotter dot active on spotter location and weather wire, so I should be up.
Whole storm spinning.
I'm gonna refresh my radar just in case. Give me a second, Dixie. I'll check it out.
Yep. Just got it. Just got it. Coming fast.
Hey, Dixie. I confirm. I have your dot.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, we've got pretty good view of this thing from the backside of it. Looking pretty healthy.
I get a storm speed, please?
East northeast at 12 miles an hour.
It looks like this thing is really trucking being underneath it. I mean, it caught up to us across the mile in 5 minutes.
No, it's moving at 12, but at least that's what I've got so far.
I've got the same storm motion on it too, Rob. It's headed straight towards the southern point of Athens.
It caught up to me in probably about 5 minutes, so it's the received still.
I have an awesome view right here, guys. Hey, Blondie. I get turned around on this thing here. Here we go. Well, do, Blondie. Thank you so much. Is Evan doing it? Probably not. Since we don't have a severe on it. Looks like they probably let that special weather statement go. We're going to stay with it just in case. We're going to be just south of 72 here, right just north of Reed. We're watching this storm path just to our south here. It is a beautiful, beautiful storm. We're going to transfer this to the storm chaser Isaiah with us. Say what's up to the stream. We got a beautiful sky right here. This thing's actually trucking. You can see the speed on this. It says it's moving really slow, but it seems that this lower band of clouds here is moving a lot faster. Got pretty good wind coming in off of it now. Huge rain bag over here. More rain falling back here. We're going to do our best to stay out of that. Put you on the wide angle here. That's any better. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Good wind coming now. Good wind coming. I don't see anything significantly nasty in this. We do have that inflow tail. See the striations here. Got left to right motion right here. Upper clouds moving into the left, lower levels moving out to the right. Probably wind fields, but we do have a little left to right motion right there. Nice. Nice little thunderstorm on a 2%. We're not even in the 2%, guys. Look back there. Just huge cumulus towers convecting in the background here. Lower level clouds. We've got a series of maybe one left up there. Pretty much everything's cleared out. Look at this. Got lightning over here to our right. Really large cell right there. Switch back to the wide angle here so we can grab all this. There's a buzzard up here just trying to fight the thermals. Gonna have to move in a second. I'm gonna try to catch some of this out. It's speeding up, which is good. Faster storm speeds, faster wind. Really interested in this. Really interested in this. It's starting to shape up here. We're gonna have to push. We're gonna have to push back this way. Let's move. We're gonna be in this rain. Shut him down. Shut it down. We're streaming live into the WeatherWise app right now, so you can follow along there. Let's get some rain X on this thing. Scoot your big EE truck over. Thank you. We're gonna punch through the rain right quick. Get back on the other side of the storage container, on like the southern side. Good wind right here, guys. Really good wind. Really good wind. Not bad.
Produce a Eastern County, Pulaski County.
You seen me flying down the road. I don't know why you pulled out in front of me. I'm ain't gonna slow down if you want to go fishing.
Hey, just FYI, I'm on our Facebook page as well.
Thank you, Blondie.
Copy.
Tail's really consolidating right there.
Hey, Rob, I don't know if it's the area you're in, but we just want you straight.
Should be coming back. I kicked it over to Starling.
Copy. It seems that you said you just switched it over to the phone. It's coming through a lot clearer than it did about 10 minutes ago.
I imagine so. I only got 50 gigs, so whenever service gets better, when we get back over here towards Banner, just keep me updated.
Will do, sir.
Isaiah's fixing to find out all the rumors about my driving.
You know what? I'm sticking with you pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good. I'm not even going fast yet. There's not a lot of need to. But I do want to try to stay out of the terrain. We're going to try to push back this way and catch this as this goes towards Heritage Station. Still watching this side of me.
This is a bad idea. Traffic is very expensive and cars like 2 miles an hour on US 65 on the other side direction.
Will did see it is rush hour traffic. Rob, I will say in this main cell, which I'm going to track next, split as it goes over Lawson, so it's developing a region while still maintaining its southern region going over Wheeler Lake.
And the northern side looks to be shaping up better. It's definitely had a core dump, though. It's not super impressive. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not impressive as far as severe weather goes. We're going to go. Nick, are you watching? We're coming to find you. Coming to find you, Nick.
Oh, state trooper. Freaking truck pulled over on the side of the road. I swear, piece driver.
What's the most interesting thing that's happened to them all week?
Yeah, I was right about that. Most definitely. However, you head towards, where do you head to exactly?
Pushing south to Beulah Base. Pushing south to Beulah, trying to get this core. It's been a faster.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to get off at, Hunts Browns Ferry. I lost the line feed there for a minute, so I had to restart it.
I haven't lost it, so that might have just been the area you got.
San Antonio, Texas. I know we're out chasing. Somebody on Overwatch diverted their attention to San Antonio.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here on. I can go take a look at it.
I get this core right here.
I'm looking over San Antonio right now, but it got flash flooding. The closest thing is just out to the west. Special weather statement. It's out near past Medina.
I just saw a notification of Reed posted. Take over now. I didn't know. Maybe it's open. I haven't opened it to look at it. Just figured out yet.
The current tornado warnings, we're going to have one just outside of Little Rock. It's going to be a weather state moving north east at 20, moving towards Cabot, just outside Jacksonville, Arkansas. And we also are going to have a tornado warning just outside Cheyenne, Wyoming. Those are our two current warnings.
Waiting on a next radar, and it looks like the split northern cell is going to be dominating. It's probably going to flip around and back north here. News radar scan. This core here, we've got some really strong thoughts in this field here. We're actually in the path. This church that we're passing got destroyed on that monster tornado from our right to our left here.
Okay, man, that's pretty cool, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
Rob, Dixie, just a heads up, I have to step away from the desk for a few minutes. I will be back as soon as I possibly can.
It's we're actually right in the core now. I'm around and over north, most likely.
Brian, I'm pretty sure you're still on the old street, Brian, to anti-Brexit. Because I'm not sure nobody. Right in the middle.
I think this core is depleted. I have a grip.
You got the flip around right up here in the driveway.
Yeah, it's split. I see it. Let's start them. Let's shut them down. Got a bean burrito. Through the worst though.
Do you see that to the left? Like almost dead center?
Yeah, it's just a traveling thing. It's a rainbow there or something pushing it down. It's not in the right spot. Good spot though. It's a good spot. New radar scan shows a little bit of a hail core on us. I'm more liking this northern sail. Maybe it's the southern sail. These sails are playing ping pong with each other here. Got a hail core picked up just on top of us here. Let's keep pushing east. Take a left at the fork right here.
Rob, I'm at 31 Huntsville Brown Ferry, coming into Tanner.
And we're going to be just north of us. We're just south of you coming on the Long Miller 30. I think that's going to be the road where that, the next road down, where you get the prior field. I can't remember if it's the old Caterpillar dealership road or not.
Get back there.
Hey. Bobby. Robbie. Looks like these cells are collapsing. Let's see what they do. Definitely looks like they are trying to collapse. Kind of, I wouldn't even call that a lowering. I think it's because of rainfall there. Some the clouds down right there. But look, it's makes me think it's view. It's right there. This over here to the right here is good. That's actually attached to the cloud right there. So we're just watching.
Rob, did you send the drone up at some store in Tanner?
Yes, I did. BK.
Somebody just called Reed Timmer.
I am son of Timmer.
I took a screenshot of it.
Post that in the BS chat, please. We're going to be northbound on 31 Dixie, right here just south of you.
I don't talk to me. I'm out of y'all. Probably just to pass me.
Where you at, Dixie?
Right here on Highway 31, just past, it's like I'm coming up on Lawson's Trailer Park, or the old Lawson's Trailer Park, Swan Creek Trailer Park.
We are currently coming through Tanner. Swan Creek Mobile Home Trailer Park.
I got you. I'm just to be right behind you.
All right, we got a convoy, guys. Really interested in this right here in front of us. I'm going to give this a peek. I'm going to hit this church for just a second.
Hey, next radar scan just came through, Rob. This thing's like falling apart as we speak.
Yeah, we're watching it now. Gonna get some rain coming through Athens. If it's not raining already, it is getting close here. We're on 31 looking northbound towards Athens. We're right here at Tanner Crossroads, just south of Huntsville Browns Ferry here. So we're going to push back north in just a second, but I do just kind of want to give this thing a look-see for a second. Can't believe somebody called me Reed Timmer.
Rob, somebody called you what?
Somebody called me. Somebody called me. Reed Timmer when we were launching the drone. I think Val shared it in the chat and the message.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And if you can't see by radar, me, Ross, and Isaiah's all three out at the same location.
I got all your dots. Josh Duffy ain't that far away either. He's just outside HSV Airport.
Duffy, pull up, bro. Do it. I love that. We don't just try to plane. I plane the other car. Doesn't get more cop cars, dude. Hey, what's up? The anti-sexy, but they're all fellas getting rid of all that. Well, maybe. I'm looking at those. We're talking to Rapid Radio. We may end up going Rapid Radio. $1,000. Yeah, but the question is, are we going to be able to get them on payments, or do we got to buy them all outright? I'm going to have to pay cash for them. Yep. So did you ever figure out what was wrong with your ThinkPad stuff that why went out the screen? I don't know, sitting in the better replacements. Yeah, but you heard what Val said. I'm talking. Get the break. We're working on a plane chase. High plane. Maybe the potatoes. We're trying to find a good 2 or 3 day setup. It was 2 days to drive. Told me yesterday, keep a lookout on expected outlook for 3 to 5 days. Good setup. You can get off work. Do you drive a squad car too? Or do you ride it? Or you not? Plus your age, that's fine. So you're in. Oh, it's fine. You drive 5 trucks. I was muted. I was muted. That was perfect, bro. I didn't do that. A guy almost hit T-bone me. I saw that. Those storms up there are headed, they're headed this way. Yeah, maybe good to go back up on 70. That's our day one. Tornado. Boundaries. This one. Probably. Like a shark. But I think they just really into drawing shapes. You see the mesoskeleton? Uh-uh. 2 days in a row? Oh, I love drawing. Got a picture of one that looks like a ball. I've got circles and everything. Look at that. Compound. It's a convect, but they couldn't get enough wind shear to keep them going. Yeah, probably so. I guess I need to get a mic on. Dude, look, literally. I have to do it on iPad. My phone is useless when I'm out chasing now. Gonna have to refresh the stream right here.
Wow, I walked away for 1 minute to go get some dinner, and this thing, it fell apart really well. I guess some of it's starting to form again near Rogersville.
Yeah, that's some cells that is probably forming on an outflow boundary. That's what me and Rob was just discussing. Probably off of these storms right here. I think we're going to head up towards Athens and then maybe shoot west on 72 and see if we can't get something out of those.
No crap, dude. Somebody named Chris Kelly posted on the What's Happening in Athens page. Just seen Reed, the storm guy, sending up a drone at B&K and Tanner. Oh my gosh.
Me and you put it up?
Yeah, you were sitting at across the road from B&K at the cotton gin. That's somebody got excited. You know they did. It was like, oh my God, we're all gonna die.
That's funny.
That is great.
Let's go 72 and then go westbound.
If we can get out of here, sure.
I can definitely get us out of here, but I don't want to have to do that.
Hey, whatever works.
Valerie is my wife, so she was the one that tagged me in it, I think.
Closer,
I haven't gotten to look at it since we're out streaming. I like to play a little music. I like to play a little music.
I like those things stickers.
I mean it too. I got excited for a second. I don't know if Nico's listening in, but I looked in my mirror and thought I saw a black PIU Explorer, but it's just a regular one. But I was like, look, there's Nico. Heck yeah.
It's basically a chasing chaos convergence out there because, like I said, Josh isn't too far away from y'all.
Yeah, this is our turf. We got this on lock.
Hey, I'm from here too, you know.
I know. I was saying there's you three, and then there's Josh. So basically, and then you throw Chris in there because Chris is probably tagging along with Josh. It's a whole convergence.
Yeah, me, Isaiah, and Dixie are all together.
The entire Alabama team all together effectively.
I'm Torvex.
Torvex chasing chaos.
Same thing.
I know, wrong time for this, but Rob, we have
what?
we have chicks.
Awesome. Let me get some birthday cake in the chat for our newborn chickens.
Well, once they get a bit older, at least you don't have to worry about eggs.
We don't have to worry about eggs now. Matter of fact, while you're over here, do you need some?
No, matter of fact, I'll sit for my brother while him and his wife is on anniversary vacation, and he's got 2 hens that I've been looking after, so they've been laying eggs daily.
Well, now we have 35. So
35 chickens. That is crazy. Thank you, Blondie. We're about to hit 900 subscribers, guys. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna go eat a fine Italian meal in the RFD of a tornado, and I'm gonna stream it live. That's what I'm gonna do for y'all. Never before done. You know, I know some people's done some crazy stuff, but they haven't done that. So we're gonna do that, and we are gonna kill it because that's what we do. That's what we do. We show up and show out. Keep your Explorer over there, thanks.
Also, Rob, while you're streaming to YouTube and your page and everything, I'm streaming to the actual Chasing K stuff.
10-4, heck yeah. I'll announce it right quick. Everybody, if you're following over on Facebook, make sure you're following our actual team page, Chasing Chaos Storm Team. It should be pretty easy to find. Dixie is live streaming over on that page right now, where I'm running
on Facebook for the heck of it.
Running the Facebook, YouTube, and we're also streaming live to Hascams, live storm chasing, weather-wise.
Just reached out to me on the stream.
Who? That is Storm Chaser Dixie, aka Chris, streaming over on the team page. He's not very far behind us, actually.
JR.
Oh no. My dad's buried right here, and my grandparents right here on the edge. Hey, Dad. Gotta go. And if he was alive, dude, he would be right here. Western mode looks like hashtag trash can emoji. Still thinking about going 72 westbound to 43 to Lawrenceburg, or maybe 65 north, but I'd rather go. It's a hard call. But those storms that are moving into Tennessee look a lot better.
I don't mind the ride, brother.
It's just the storm motion. I don't think they're ever going to track that way. It seems that they're tracking northeast, extremely northeast. Let me check this Hascam. It looks like they're split in two. Team page is Chasing Chaos Storm Team.
Gotcha.
I figure we'll all wait at this light.
Might as well, man. Might as well.
Getting some of the comments here. We're going to be 72 right in the center of Athens, right here at the interchange. Bob Barnett, Michael Payton, Duffy. Duffy's probably stuck at work. That's probably what's wrong. Duffy, you got ears on?
His spotter dot just updated 2 minutes ago, so he's definitely got it on for some reason.
He's probably watching radar scope. We out here right now. We really out here. We're gonna shut them down.
He's like, man,
We out here right now. We really out here.
if God might ever change. Sunlight changes very rarely. It sucks. Well, I mean, you could always just go across and go hang out in the Dollar General parking lot.
Nah, too much wildlife there. Gosh, you people cannot
I
drive.
might have to if this thing does not do anything.
Cells back in Florence are falling apart. Oh! Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
You know they're down in their skin right now, Rob.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? Sorry, I had to.
You got him too. He looked. I was going to say, I didn't see him look, but his partner sure did. Both of them looked. They were like, what? Who? Rob, I don't think you want to add any more traffic tickets to your wall over there.
Yelling at cops across a PA is not illegal.
That is true, but hit your sign at them and see what happens. Just because it isn't illegal doesn't mean they can't be fixed about it. He does have a very, very, very true statement there. DA is not illegal. Neither is talking over any kind of loudspeaker because teenagers do it all the time around here, unfortunately. However, do not hit that siren in front of them because that will definitely get you a ticket, sir. Also, just remember that cops have a tendency to be kind of jerks. Speaking of someone in law enforcement, they might take out and yell at over a loudspeaker. Athens cops ain't that bad. It's Limestone County really ain't that bad either. It's more your state troopers that you got to watch out for around here. What he said.
And besides one or two bad experiences, I've had nothing but good relations with law enforcement. A lot of it's just keeping it friendly, keeping it professional, and kind of knowing when to do it. I just called over the loudspeaker, bad boys, bad boys. I was going to play the song, but we're streaming, so I can't do that.
Yeah, we don't need a copyright strike. I am. If you're muted, it wouldn't have never went out. Just saying. Epic as shit, though.
Language, guys.
Apologies.
Yeah, we got cops and we got tweakers. We got those. I'm surprised there's not some in the middle of the road right here because this is a pretty highly trafficked area.
Rob, just the storms over there in Franklin and Carver counties. One reason why they're falling apart is they pushed the outflow down westward towards Bynum. So probably going to be looking at some new convection forms on that outflow as the storms die.
was going to say check HRRR, but it's the middle of June and it's not useful right now. I hear that. I can't wait to get out of Alabama. Probably going to be moving to Missouri soon. It's going to put me closer to the storms, get me out of the jungle. We'll still come chase Dixie, of course, but it's a lot of driving to get to Oklahoma, Kansas, stuff like that. I'd rather just be able to shoot across Missouri. We'll probably be somewhere close to the Boot Hill, at least in southern Missouri. So we'll definitely let you know when that happens.
That line of storms that's down just north of Jackson, Mississippi, though, that line's starting to get its act together a little bit, and it's also trying to merge somewhat with that line coming out of Arkansas. It's severe warned, but they're all moving. I don't know how fast they're moving though. Brian, can you get us a speed of travel on that line of storms? Never mind, scratch that. They're moving north at 18 knots.
We're going to whip around right up here and go back to that gas station we just passed and post up there. We'll make a post up here at Chevron up here at West End. Kind of want a few more radar scans. We'll try to go over some forecasting, but it's not worth driving to Florence right just yet. Oh man, that's a hard one. We do have some good tornadoes. Mississippi has some.
By the way, I'm just going to point this out just because I'm looking at it right now. The entire Arklatex region is under a flood watch. I'm going to be honest. It's something. I'm assuming it's the line that's moving through or was moving through.
We got some convection building over here. We can get closer. We can get closer. We can put our mirrors together.
I can do that right quick.
Dixie's gonna have to put his up on blocks though. He's too low. Yeah, he's too low. He said, I'm trying to see how close I can get to you every time we park. I said, we can put our mirrors together, but Dixie's gonna have to put his car on blocks. His is too low. I don't know, man. Tornadoes in Alabama are cool, but there's nothing like Nebraska and Kansas. Just low precipitation, huge tornadoes, great visibility, great road networks, no trees. So I got the stream pointed at. Watch. It's probably going to be that little blip by Falkville. I'm not picking it up on Skytop, but I'm picking it up on Mississippi's radar. Yeah, you said my car needs an oil change? This has been to California like 5 times.
235,000 miles.
That's great.
And I drive it like the Batmobile.
Obviously.
We ain't even going fast today.
Norman in that one that's entering Tennessee, this is literally spawning right there at the line.
Yeah. Yeah, it's headed north. That's a skip, though. That's an hour drive almost, about an hour and 30 minutes. I got lifter tick now, bad.
Hey, Tommy needs to put 6-inch left and 32s on that.
Yeah, you need some Mickey Thompsons and a 8-inch gorilla lift.
Yeah, headed north. Hey, Rob, I just refreshed. You are 7 subscribers away from 900.
7 subscribers away from 900 on YouTube. I told them when we get to 1,000, we're going to eat a fine Italian meal in an RFD flow. I've never tried to eat fine spaghetti in 100-mile-an-hour winds. But legit, I already got the table. Dude, I already got the table. I got to get a tablecloth. We're going to intercept. We're going to hop out, set the table up, put the spaghetti on the plate. We're going to set the camera up. We're going to try to eat. I got goggles. Oh, yeah. I don't think mine's in here. Nope.
I'm thinking about this line later.
We-
It's like 100 kilometers radar.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully it'll maintain.
That makes me question, what is the best pasta to eat in an RFD?
Definitely going to be spaghetti, dude. You can't go wrong with spaghetti. Well, we might do it like a fine, like a chicken Alfredo, but it's going to be harder to keep that. So I'm going to buy like a little warmer, like a 12-volt food warmer. That's what we're going to put it in to keep it warm. We're going to cook it right before we go chase, and we're going to intercept the tornado. We're going to get that done, and we're going to get in the RFD, and we're going to eat spaghetti. That's what we're going to do. We're going to film it so that everybody can laugh at it. We got some pretty cool stunts coming. They're probably going to call me reckless. I don't know, but imagine the crew of Jackass meets Reed Timmer.
I remember you telling me about this the other night. I think it's a beautiful idea, honestly. It's definitely new and inventive.
I told Reed. Reed said it's genius. So did you guys see Edgar O'Neill camping out in that supercell in that little tent last week? Oh, it was hilarious. Dude, it was in like 65-mile-an-hour winds in a little, like a $40 tent.
Did you hear that we were that?
No, I missed that one.
Do what?
Did you hear that me, Jacob, and Chris got stuck on the armory?
No.
We had no signal, nothing.
What?
Yeah, it was like right there in Detroit, Alabama.
They got to get a Starlink for that truck. I got mine for $225.
I mean, that's not bad, like, honestly.
You get 50 gigs for $50 a month, but that ain't a lot of data. You can get unlimited for $150 though.
Which one do you got?
50 right now till I run it out, and then I'm finna pay for the unlimited. Because if you're gonna chase in Tennessee, Mississippi, northeast Alabama on the other side of Huntsville, or anywhere south of Birmingham, you need a Starlink.
Like right there, like you know where we said we were at Hamilton?
Yeah.
We had dropped to Detroit because it was coming right towards us. We were like, we're gonna go look at this right quick, and then we lost everything. Like, well, dang.
Holy crap.
We found like a little spot that had service. Well, we're gonna sit here for a minute.
Oh, let me change this right there. That's better. All right. This is my Nader Vision right here. Tiny little micro drone. It's the DJI Mini 4 Pro.
Look it up now. It's popping up down there.
Yep, that's it. That Cumulus tower in front of us is that tiny little blip by Coleman.
Really?
We just got hella updrafts. We don't have a whole lot of vorticity, but we got helicity for sure. We got updrafts. They just can't maintain.
Like that line right there was about to monetization in it. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it may try something.
I'm about to see if Jacob's gonna answer the phone.
Beautiful.
He said, "The hell y'all doing? Just chasing rain?
Yeah. We're chasing hell,
Chasing hell."
but it ain't
They
hailing.
gotta start making EF5 rain drive maintenance.
Yeah, we finna intercept a PDS rain bag, bro. A whale's mouth emergency. I'll make sure that's fully charged. All right, let's stick the controller back there and charge it too.
I'm trying to do something.
And Freddie McKinney, he would say yes. I am not Freddie McKinney though, so I say heck yes.
Point that back up.
What?
Point it back up, Jacob.
What are you doing?
He said, "What are you doing?" Oh.
You're supposed to be in that. Go get a plane. Or like 10,000 balloons. That's nice.
Dude, they're like towering over here.
We need a paraglider, dude.
You know what I need?
What do you need?
I need liposuction.
You ain't got no sense, dog. You won't find that in that storm. But you might find enough wind shear to lose an arm. I don't know.
Oh, fuck, look at this shit.
Language.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, get back in the.
It's like this. It looks like the Fighting Irish, bro. It's Notre Dame.
Go back and listen to what they just said.
Rob, all we need is a big fan, a parachute, and we can just hurricane hunt by ourselves.
We're fixing to be out of the tank in about 5 minutes.
Dude, I've already said that we need like a reinforced like bomb squad type wingsuit, and then we could tether to the back of the car. You could get enough lift to literally launch somebody into the inflow and ride the RFD up.
You're insane.
Something kind of like parasailing.
Nader sailing, that's what I'm gonna call it. Meso skating. Everybody, if you're watching right now, make sure you hit subscribe right quick. We're trying to get to a 900, so we're trying to get to 1,000, but we got to get to 900 first,
Yeah, Rob,
obviously.
we'll just tie him to the back of like a Ford. We'll put out the broadcast.
Hey,
It's like,
Brittany.
do you want to go inside the storms? Sign up today.
I'll do it free charge.
Did y'all see Brad Arnold's new announcement that he made on Twitter yesterday? He probably put it on Facebook too, but I saw it on Twitter with the Storm Chaser coaching.
No, I didn't.
It's like a 9-day tour, 4 installments of $990. So if anybody wants to go on a storm chasing tour, we starting at $1,500.
You might we guarantee 96.
You will have to sign a accidental death liability waiver and another piece of paperwork just for media release. And yeah, I'll take you where you want to go.
That's kind of Mississippi, man.
That includes your food and water and all that stuff. It does not include your room. If you want a package that would include your room, those packages will start at $2,200.
I'll just bring my own tent, sleep on the ground.
Matter of fact, let's go to Oklahoma.
I'm thinking like South Dakota.
High Plains, go to Wyoming.
I'm so sick of Oklahoma. I'm so sick of Oklahoma this year.
I'm pretty sure the state troopers are sick of you too.
I didn't get a ticket there though. I got a ticket in Kansas. I paid it though. At least I paid it.
For real.
It was like $205. But I mean, in all fairness, I was running like 98 and a 70.
Not bad.
No, it's not at all.
Felony speed.
That's a bad idea.
I mean, dude, we were running well over $1 in Greensburg.
I'm just here, man.
It was like 130. We was running like 130.
Dude, this shit is so interesting to me. Like,
But that's why, like, sometimes it just depends. Like, I argue with people all the time. People are gonna say what they're gonna say. Talk crap on Twitter all the time. If a storm is going 70 miles an hour and the speed limit's 50, I'm speeding. Write me the ticket. Hurry up. I don't care. I'll pay it. But I have to go. I have to go. If we're in a PDS tornado warning and I'm on it, I'm running lights and sirens because I'm flying, dude. Because I cannot. I just look at it as a public safety issue. If I lose the storm, we lose eyes on the ground. We don't have somebody there to see what's going on. You don't have somebody to immediately respond. So it's worth it to me. I mean, I've spent a lot of money on tickets. Like I say, it was in that news article, dude. I've been pulled over while trying to intercept a tornado in view and written a speeding ticket in a tornado, dude.
like the tornado is right there.
Well, we're like a mile from it.
You know, hearing you say that you went 130 makes me realize why TJ may have missed his pants.
He was fine with the speed, so he told me that day. So when we were in Freedom, Oklahoma, and we intercepted that. We got our first tornado warning up there, but we didn't get to see the tornado. We couldn't get on the other side of the rain curtain. Then I intercepted the hail core. It was putting out about plum size hail, about 2.25 inches. And he said that he'd never been in a hailstorm because, you know, he's from Tampa, Florida. Florida don't really get hailstorms. You know, they get lightning storms. Florida's the capital of lightning. And so he was like, yeah, I've never been in a hailstorm. So we put him in an outrageous hailstorm. I'm outside of the car in a bump helmet, getting beat by hailstones, dude. So I give him a handful of them, and I'm like, eat one. I made him eat a big hailstone, and then like 5 hours later, I put him in a massive EF3 wedge. We were like a quarter mile from it, and it was pitch black. He was literally standing up in the back seat, holding on to the handle, screaming, man. We're definitely being careful out here, Tyler. Thank you, though. Yeah, we are chasing.
I saw the
Reader
Hailstone
dangerous.
video on YouTube.
Man, he never realized what he signed up for, did he?
That's why I put him with Torvex at first, because I didn't want to run him off.
I'll run with you any day, Ross. Any day.
Who you should have met? The night I met Jacob and Chris?
Yeah, they told me about it. They said you were putting up a fucking drone. Sorry. You were putting up a drone like in the middle of Owens Crossroads with a wedge in.
Yeah, I couldn't see nothing. It was like, so
The wedge on video.
yeah, so like the Mets called me from National Weather Service Huntsville. So the radar went down. My spotter dot's right in the couplet. I can't see. I can hear it. Like I could hear the roar, and it wasn't very loud at all, but I could hear the roar and the wind off of it. You could hear the trees breaking, but you couldn't see anything, dude. And so he was like, my phone rang, and it's National Weather Service. Yeah, I got you, Blondie. Give me 1 second here.
Got it where Chris put it on there.
And
The comments, I gotta see the comments.
they called, and they was like, hey, this is such and such with the National Weather Service Huntsville field office. Our radar just went down, but we noticed that your spotter dot is right in that couplet. can you tell me what you're seeing on the ground? And I was like, I can't see crap. You can't see nothing here. I hate this place. There's trees and there's rain. That's it. And then literally it was like, whoosh.
Valerie commented on it and said, "Are you sure it wasn't?" And
Yeah.
added you.
Yeah, that's my wife.
I noticed.
It's Reed. No, it's not Reed. I'll turn y'all around here and give y'all another view.
Somebody said not either one of the storm chasers sent a chrono, and then added you and said it's live if y'all want to see where he is.
What?
That was 31 minutes ago. You could have been like out of there.
Dude, I've launched a drone twice.
It was right there.
Yeah, I'll launch it right now, bro. I don't care. That's wild.
Hey, now let's not knock on Torvex.
Who's knocking Torvex?
Nobody's knocking Torvex. We're talking about the day with y'all met Rob.
That day will be etched in their memories forever. How nonchalantly I was smoking in the middle of the highway launching a drone. It's like not even worried at all. I was like, what's happening? I don't know, man. It's getting wicked over there. We're just going to sit right here. That way I can see the trees coming.
I'm so ready.
Huh, I don't know why, Blondie. I'll go in after this. I may be able to do it right now. Hang on. Not having the laptop in here really messes me up.
Hey, there's a new line on the west side of Mississippi pushing in.
Okay.
That storm coming up from the bottom.
They'll probably create. So they're merging like this? Or opposite?
It looks like it's just going like this. It looks like it's going like that. On radar scope.
They'll probably create. So they're. Blondie, you've been added as a managing moderator. Maybe that will help. All right, getting links.
What do you think, brother?
Just waiting right now. Trying to get this YouTube straight. I picked a great day to not bring a drink. I know there's some water in here somewhere.
We're at a Chevron, man.
Yeah, I didn't bring wallet or anything.
I ain't got shit, dude. I'm honest.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Aha!
TikTok wants to say I'm under 18, so I'm fighting with TikTok right now.
I know who you are.
TikTok's trying to say I'm under 18.
What?
TikTok's trying to say I'm under 18.
That's wild. I forget I'm 32 sometimes. Like Sid, straight up. I don't remember.
I don't even know how old you are, man. How old do you feel?
About 26. But it's one of them things where they say, you know, like age ain't nothing but a number. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be 55, 60 years old, bro. Still gonna be like this.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This is fun, man.
Working on it, working on it, working on it.
So, when you say chase by yourself, does that mean like by yourself? Or does that mean like, does this count as by yourself? Since we're in 3 separate cars.
No, but like if you were out here all by yourself, that counts as by yourself.
So I was by myself for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm not really worried about it in the daytime. It's more night chasing because you're situated like the way that I've always put it. The only way that you can learn to chase at night is to chase at night. That's very dangerous because you're literally left to, because once you start chasing at night and you're close to a storm, radar is always 5 minutes behind, 5 to 7 minutes behind. So if we got a couple, it looks like it's crossing the road on radar. It's crossing the road right now. And so radar is pretty useless. I mean, you can use it and interpret it until you get close. But then you've got to understand, like, I use my sense of smell, my hearing, and I look at rain bands and wind shifts, and I can tell you where a tornado is at based on the wind. Most times, QLCSs are a little bit messy because you get competing wind fields, especially with inflow and outflow from the storms, and you got different cells all trying to compete. And so QLCSs are really, really dangerous to chase at night just because you're literally just guessing.
Did you see the one that we had? It was crazy.
I wish y'all could have got over to Tupelo with us that night. It was like, I don't know what fish was doing, man. Like, at the end of the day, what we're doing is cool, but I do this to be eyes on the ground. I mean, it's really necessary for real time updates and accurate information and locations because you can see a couplet that's down there, but your tornado may actually be up here. Having chasers on the ground enables EMAs, sheriff's departments, first responders, the National Weather Service to actually see what's happening. Because I mean, you could have a hell of a couplet, not have a tornado on the ground, or you could have a very weak couplet like the one I caught in Tennessee the other day and have a quick spin up. And so being there to catch that kind of verifies a lot of stuff, and it also helps with forecasting the next couple hours. And so if you're out by yourself and you're waiting on somebody and there's a tornado out in front of you, don't wait on them. I want you to go get under it. You don't have to intercept it, but it lit like that night. Like, dude, we had a heck of a wall cloud on it. It's pushing out 50, 60 mile an hour outflow winds on the southeast side. Fish is just sitting there waiting on me. It's like, dude, why are you not under this? You just go straight down that road, dude. Why are you not under it?
I can catch up.
So we got a radar indicator. It ain't even that. Like, it's cool to catch up, but convoys work a lot better out west. Here, our storm motions are erratic and really fast. If you'll notice too, most of our tornadoes go in a straight line. We don't have a whole lot of veering, curvy, snaky tornadoes. So it's better to be spread out. Like if we were trying to intercept May 20th here, somebody needed to be in Athens, somebody needed to be in Clements, and somebody needed to be in Tanner. We didn't all need to be together because once it leaves us, it's left the whole team. Now we got no more eyes on it. So that's why I try to get chasers to where they can be. Okay, I'll change that over, Blondie. All right, swapped over, Blondie. 2 more subscribers to 900. Y'all can do this. Y'all can do this. But yeah, that's why I try to get my chasers to where they're comfortable by themselves so that we can spread out and be a bigger network, especially for DIXIE.
I mean, obviously, I'm pretty comfortable.
Yeah, you'll do fine. You've got it.
If you notice, y'all were doing whatever.
Yeah.
I'm way over there.
Yeah, when I saw you on the mountain, I was like, I'm going to find Isaiah. I'm on my way.
I saw that you said I'm on my way to you. I was like, oh, okay. I hit the mid drive. It's about time.
Yeah, I was gonna come grab you the other day, and we got so hectic, and Jacob was like, well, Isaiah's going to ride with us. So, dude, I literally went home. I told Fish to be in Tupelo at 8 o'clock. I fell asleep and woke up at the house at 8 o'clock. And I got to Tupelo in an hour and 20 minutes.
See, me and you were like probably the closest ones here.
Yeah.
Like looking at Hyper 60, so we're the closest ones. It's like I had to drive 2 hours to meet up with tour guides.
Yeah, they're a long way away. And we've got a pretty big team here in Dixie. You haven't met everybody yet at all. Like, we got a pretty good team down around Birmingham. They do really well. I like chasing with Nico a lot. I met them in Columbia last year in the Columbia tornado, and he was literally just sitting in traffic beside me, and he's got a I think it's a 2016 Explorer Police Interceptor, all black, and this tornado had literally just crossed, so I was not paying attention. It's a real, like, just honestly, I was in just tunnel vision with radar and drove right into the RFD of that wedge as it crossed the highway. And it was so low, like, I was like, all right, I see a wall cloud. No, it's the whole tornado. But the cloud bases were at like 900 feet. They were super low. So it looked like a wall cloud. You couldn't see it behind the trees. And it was a whole wedge tornado. I drove into the rain bands, had to stop, turn around. We had to go back the other way because it took trees across the highway. When I was sitting there, I was literally sitting there. I was like, hey, are you a storm chaser? He was like, yeah. I was like, follow me. Because cops had done told me where the damage was. So we got there, and then me and Nico got cussed out by law enforcement for parking in the middle of the road. Because they're like, dude, everything's leveled. All the trees are snapped. It was like, people need in. Where are you going to go? It's like, you're just yelling at somebody for it. Was like, go chase storms somewhere else. It's like, okay, we're going to. And we got the Athens tornado, Huntsville, and Henniger that day. Henniger was bad, dude. We did search and rescue for like 5 hours. What? For the what? I've spent about 60 hours looking for it. I told Reed I'm not going out with the drone anymore until the leaves fall. So we're never going to see that red parachute in the trees. That's why he's changing them to orange. I got orange. I got probe parts in too. We're going to start developing ours this off season. Bet. You ain't? Bet. We're going to go up there. We'll go up there in a second. We get off the stream. Trying to get that. Yes, I can. I don't. I need two. I don't know how much yours are, but mine are $130 a piece on this car. So like the lifter tick came, my cat stopped up in Tampa after Milton. I drove it back home with the cat completely stopped up, like the honeycomb was broke into pieces. So I got home and found it. I bought a new one and put it on because my cat's connected to my exhaust manifold. So everything's on there. It's one whole piece. So I bought a new one. It was like $300. The OEM was like $900. So I bought the little cheap one off eBay. I put it on. A week later, throws the code again. The honeycombs have come unglued in there. There's still one left, and I guess it's went bad because I got to check engine light again. So I'm fixing to just bore them out.
Subscriber, Rob.
One subscriber away.
You're at $8.99.
$8.99. Tyler, yes, we're going back home. We saw a house that looked like it burnt down. Possibly, it's really possible. That definitely could have happened. YouTube. That's what we're grinding out. I'm almost there for. I got to get my watch hours up. I need like 600 more. I got enough subscribers, but we're still trying to get to 1,000 so I can unlock super chats and stuff. So we're trying to pull more monetization off of YouTube instead of taking donations. I don't like taking donations. If anybody's listening, you can donate, but there's no pressure. We really appreciate it. Everything that you donate helps us stay on the road. We put it all back into the gas tank and into gear for storm chasing. I don't spend it as personal money. The more money that we have, the more we can chase. It's just the way it works. And the more we can chase, the more warnings that we can get out, the more ground truth we can get out, and the more help that we can do. Ten-4 Blondie. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh, these storm chasers are asking for money. This is crazy expensive. The storm chase that we went out and chased in the plains, when we got the Greensburg and Plevna, Kansas wedge that night, we'd already been out chasing 3 days. That trip was like $1,600. It's quite expensive. Do we ever get earthquakes? We get a few, Tyler, but we don't get many. And they're usually very weak, but a very even a 6.0, 7.00 over here on the East Coast would be cataclysmic for the area. It's like the East Coast and West Coast has different geographical properties as far as the crust of the earth goes, the mantle. And the rock over here is really, really old and really hard. And the rock and surface over there is a lot more sandy. So it's kind of like punching a bucket full of sand. You don't get a whole lot of vibrations that spread out. And then on the East Coast, it's like hitting a anvil with a steel hammer, and it just whoom, and it's like a bell. And so a small earthquake, 5.0, 6.0 could be felt a long way. Back in 1811, when the New Madrid earthquake happened, that was a very substantial earthquake. It toppled steeples and scaffolds on the White House. 901, guys. Thank you guys so much. We're at 900 subscribers now. 900 subscribers. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Woo, congratulations, Rob, on 900.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taters and naters, y'all. Taters and naters. I think I'm going to go get a bean burrito later to celebrate. The storm tracks here, those cells just north of Lauderdale County, going into Tennessee around Holenwald, Decaturville, Waynesboro, the storm track motions on those are all over the place. Not a great environment for severe weather, really. I mean, it'd have to happen really fast. It'd have to happen really fast. We'd need a really good open clear slot and like a warm sector and an outflow boundary. That could potentially, if we get something in a warm sector to blow up fast and interact with a boundary, it could drop a really quick spin up. It'd be really weak. And we're looking at like max winds of maybe 105 miles an hour, EF0, EF1, but I'm trying to get out and run around in one of those. If you could if there's not a lot of debris, you could get out. I mean, theoretically, and I'm not telling anybody on the stream to do this. Don't do anything that I say. That is probably the most important thing. Don't do anything that I say. My ideas are crazy. But theoretically, and I'm sure Reed would agree, you could get out of the car in an EF1 in the wind field, especially an EF0, and run around in it. EF2, you're starting to approach danger. You're in danger. EF3, you're probably gonna die. But EF0, EF1's not super intense as long as you don't have a lot of debris in it. The debris is what's gonna kill you or mess you up really bad. And there's I can't remember what it's called, but there's a special kind of like infection, bacteria you get from tornado debris being embedded. Yes. I think it was it the Mayfield, Kentucky tornado I know Valerie knows. I know my old lady knows because she read up because it's super weird. But it picked up something in it, and it covered all the debris in it. And then when
I think she might be monitoring.
Val, what's that? I know that you know what I'm talking about. It's like a special bacteria or disease or something that you get from getting embedded by tornado debris. It happened with a singular event. We looked it up, and you were like, "That's crazy." I can't remember what it's called though.
Was it the flesh-eating one? Is that the one you're talking about?
I think so. I know it killed a lot of people.
Because we were talking about it also before. Whenever I was down there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know what it was. I know what it is.
I just can't remember. But yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. 903 subscribers. I'm freaking pumped, dude.
It was actually the 2011 Joplin tornado.
Joplin.
And it wasn't a bacteria, it was a fungus that started growing inside of them.
What's it called?
Yeah, I just want to thank every one of you guys for the 900 subs. That's awesome. We're getting there. We're growing. Dixie's pacing on the phone on stream.
Necrotizing cutaneous something.
Necrotizing cutaneous something. That sounds terrifying. Necrotizing?
Mycosis, sorry.
So it kills the flesh.
Yeah. It eats the flesh.
Oh, it was a fly. I thought it was a wasp, dude. I'm supposed to go out of this window.
ADHD, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's full force right now too.
Hey, we all got it. Every one of us got it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know a storm chaser that don't have it.
And then the fungus was a traphosmorphus. I can never say funguses right.
A traphosmorphus. That's crazy.
Good for it, thank you.
That's absolutely nuts.
That is wild.
That's what I'm trying to not end up with. That is most important.
Don't get into that stuff and you'll be fine, guys. Don't get into that stuff. You'll be fine.
What is it?
That was Skippy.
Skippy?
That's who I've been on the phone with for the last 45 minutes.
Here, let me mute this right.
Person that she didn't even have nothing to do with.
Zello should be ashamed of themselves.
And they've done told her, even with her new account that she's made and everything, they've got her email addresses, her IP address, and her Wi-Fi signals and Wi-Fi addresses and everything. They told her that if she continued fighting with them, that they would ban her completely. Press photo photographer. Murder in the South.
It's a podcast I got.
Oh,
Y'all don't know nothing about this. I got my pit vipers on. You see them? You can't even tell the difference. It looks just like.
it does look like you, except for the longer hair.
I had that little comb over. I didn't get a haircut, but I'm trying to let the back grow back out a little more. I cut it way too short last time, I think. Oh, my GoPro. Oh, it's still there. Okay. Yeah, it's still there.
So, they go for a camera. That's what they look like as far as.
This is the 9. It's pretty old.
So that right there is what your stream works off of?
Nope. Stream's going off the phone.
So what's on that?
Just I do time lapses and videos. It's a video camera.
Oh, okay, I got you. Any like 4K sports cameras and stuff that's like waterproof? Would they work for something similar to this?
That's what the yeah. This is a 4K waterproof sports
Okay.
camera. You can get these cheap now, dude. It's a 9. They're on the 13.
Really?
And you get this for like $100.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't do great at night. That's my only complaint with it.
Oh hell, it's moving like really fast.
Yeah, time lapse, and it's taking a picture every 2 seconds and making it a video.
Yeah.
So you can see the storms rolling.
That is freaking nuts.
I ran it till I got to him, and then I got up and turned it to video. See how fast that shit's coming.
Yeah, it looked real good there for a few. I mean,
It does. It's great in the daytime. Yeah, it looked good for a second. It even had a little lowering on it, starting to try to rotate.
When I come across the river,
I've got it on the drone.
I got a picture of it on camera.
Yeah, I got it on the drone too. A big wide angle panorama of the whole storm.
Well, I couldn't get that because I was driving, but
I don't know what it is in the top corner of Alabama, but it is like popping off.
I see that. I kind of want to go.
let's see if I can.
Zillow is just crapping on the entire first responder and storm chasing community right now. That's basically what they're doing. They're blowing chasers out of the channels, banning their accounts, blocking their accounts. They're putting moderators in really big group channels. And they're basically targeting people that are trying to push back against them for what they're doing.
Barely catch it. There's the lowering of it right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's right there behind that
Sure
truck
enough.
there.
Sure enough.
That's me coming across the river bridge.
I need to get the...
Kind of hard to take a picture and freaking drive.
Right. DJI Fly, where are
What are you
you?
looking at now? What's the storms looking like?
Dookie?
Storms.
You want me to lie to you or tell you the truth?
Not really.
They don't look great, Dixie. They don't look great. I mean, the stuff that's popping off over here is decent, but they're all starting to die out too. You got a special weather statement for this cell going into Decaturville, just south of Parsons. It's going to be northwest of Waynesboro. This outflow boundary is pushing here. Let's look at our satellite. That's going to tell us a lot. Let's go to our geo color.
Still got that clear slot on.
We got a new clear slot forming here above Florence, between Florence and Lawrenceburg. Some convective rolls here. Very minimal convective rolls on the satellite on
I
GOES.
think as that line of storms though gets closer to them, that it will make them. It probably give them that kick starting the ass.
Yeah, hopefully so. Something. Give them a little ether.
Yeah.
Give them a little ether. If this clear slot will open up right here, we can see some more development coming into there.
Well, that line is arcing all the way over towards, I think, Tuscaloosa.
Yep, especially with Skippy. So I'm not going to broadcast that too much on here because I'm just going to be honest with you guys. They're probably like scouting and watching and listening. And we got a really big group with a lot of attention to us with our ties in. So we're just going to let it lie. I'm not going to discuss it anymore on stream. But that's basically what it's doing. Zello is going to crap on everybody. If you guys are using Zello, I would start looking for alternative methods for comms because it's not going to last long. And I can't get a solid answer out of Rapid Radios. So if anybody on stream knows anybody that actually owns Rapid Radios, I need them to get in contact with me ASAP. Because there's a lot of red flags with those. I've talked to the owners a lot, like extensively, and they just keep skating around some of the questions that I'm asking them. It's like one of the biggest things that they boast is they're made in the USA, but they're not. They're assembled here. They're made with Chinese parts. Well, I looked into it too, but it's going to be, we're going to have to find something that's affordable because the problem is as we keep joining, I can't, tell somebody, well, you need to buy a $200 radio. And at the same time, I can't afford at this of Echo. We may be able to do that. I'll look into it. It's a buzz request.
I know somebody's got a couple of Rapid radios that they're currently using, but it's not somebody probably that you want to talk to.
Who?
Keith Petrie.
Who?
Keith Petrie.
Who is that?
You ain't never heard nobody talk about him up in Pennsylvania.
I don't think so.
He's he makes everybody think he's a firefighter and works at the fire department and stuff.
But he's not?
One of the like Salvation Army or works on the food trucks and stuff. For the fire department.
What?
But
Oh my gosh.
He always disappears from like radio and stuff like and say he's got a detail that he's got to do 15 or 20 minutes. But the detail is he's serving all the firefighters
Yeah.
at the fire station.
Well, I've got a CB in the car, but the problem is all right. So our two Overwatch commands are based out of Kentucky and Texas, the Texas Panhandle right now. So our CBs aren't going to reach them, and ham radio would probably get lost between here to there, even if you had like a 15,000 watt transponder.
Ham radio would work.
Would go all the way to Chris's and Alex's. It'd go all the way to Amarillo from here.
If you got into the Echo Link system on ham.
Okay.
And Echo Link repeaters.
Yeah.
Then you can,
How hard is that to get into?
I mean, once you get your technician license, which is the lowest license that you can get.
That's so stupid. You need a license to work a
if you get the
fancy
license,
walkie-talkie.
we can use Echo Link.
Okay.
But you have to have that identification number to get into Echo Link to be able to use it and link everything together. But I mean, I know people that are ham radio operators that do storms and stuff and storm chasers and stuff in northeast Alabama. And they talk to people all the way to China.
Holy crap! Yeah, that's what we may have to do that
Depends
then.
on what band we get on and what kind of weather it is and what kind of, I mean, conditions we got.
Well, if we could get on that where they're bouncing off of repeaters, that would be great. I'll get the license.
But licenses, test on it's hard.
There's also Tango too.
Tango. What is that?
It's the same thing as Zello.
Really? Kind of like that other one that we're using. Hey, buddy.
Based off of digital.
Okay. Kind of like that Buzz app that we're using right now. We've moved over onto it, but I don't really like Buzz. I don't like that I can't give people permissions. Like I'm the only one that can go in and add.
You have to go look at it further. I have the app, and like other like
With
we use it for fire. Like some of our guys for fire have it, and you can hear them playing this thing over the actual radio.
Really? I have to check that out because that's what I was looking at. Was probably just using like an EMS dispatch software and just paying the ticket on it. Just paying it. I mean, you're talking like a lot of money. A lot of money.
I don't know how much it is.
We are on Highway 72 in Athens at the West End Outdoors gas station Chevron. Just kind of waiting here. We've had a little break in the convection and the weather, trying to wait and see what it's going to do next.
Yeah, see. These storms are already starting to kick up here near Tupelo and stuff.
Yeah, you got some little blips.
But they're not severe no more, as you can see, as they move further north.
Moving this way, though.
Well, this right here is moving northeast. This one's moving due north.
Yeah, those wind fields are going to crash into each other. It's going to be a weird interaction there. I think they're going to start firing right here. I'd watch these little blips. See if they keep getting bigger.
If they right there popped up in the last 5 to 10 minutes.
Because these are testing the atmosphere out ahead of this line of storms. So if those can blow up and maintain, then we got good environment. If they start to blow up and then die, there's a cap or an inversion layer or which is a cap or there's something.
I think that's what it is right there for that storm because it was towering up and then it just like hit that lid and then it flattened out.
Yep, got a cap in place again. Temperature inversion layer.
Yeah, I mean, look, that storm that was down there in Paulville, it's completely gone on radar. There ain't nothing left of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll probably get a little weather over in Georgia today.
Well, where them blips are starting to pop up over there, that's in the area where that 2% tornado risk is in that clear spot over there in Mississippi.
I wonder, I'm going to look at StormNet too, see if anything's on the AI learners.
videos was uploaded to the team or to the page.
Heck yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about Facebook is when you go live on Facebook, when you end the videos, they automatically upload it to the Facebook page.
That's fine.
So there's 2 of them on there now.
Here's that whole storm, Dixie. Back when I first met him and Tanner at B&K.
That was a drone. Yeah, see, it was looking real good.
Looking real nice. Here's that little time lapse I shot. Just dying.
Yeah, you can see the clouds going down. That is wicked.
Hey, did you see where some spotter just put like 35-mile-an-hour gusts on that?
What?
Go look in the Discord right quick. It says Madison County trained spotter put like 35-mile-an-hour gusts on that.
Oh, I ain't got it on here. It's only on my phone.
Where at?
Where we were at down there,
In the Discord?
we might have got 130, 35-mile-an-hour gust, but that wasn't very strong when that was coming in, and we were.
In Mississippi,
Oh,
we got 48-mile-an-hour gusts.
why would you even post that? Like, I don't, if it hits like 55, 60, sure. Anything above 60, sure, because it'll get you a severe. But you still got to have 1-inch hail with it.
They got cells forming in Mississippi and Philippines.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on this clear slot to open up some. Do what?
I was talking to Jake. Hey, you can ask. He was in Athens doing a meeting or something. Well, you were in Athens eating doing whatever, right?
Yeah.
I was already over at it. He's like, I'm coming.
Yeah, we just got off work. Then I had to go vacuum her car out. Then we went to Burger King, and I got home and got in the car and dipped.
He says, I'm definitely sending you a GoPro next time. Hey, did you get that video from that picture from the GoPro down yet?
I'm pulling them right now.
Send it to me, please.
So, would any 4K dash camera work for what we do as far as like video and for storms mounted to your dash?
I mean, yeah, a lot of chasers pull their dash camera footage. I just get a good one. Make sure it's got some kind of stabilization on it and isn't all blown out because of the bright sun.
Right.
So spend about $100 on one.
The ones I've been looking at, they're either 1080p or 4K resolution, night vision.
I definitely wouldn't go under 4K because we're like 5 years away from moving to 8K.
Okay, well, I found a couple of 8Ks, but I wasn't sure about them.
8K, is it 2 cameras?
Yes.
That's why they're 8K. It's 4K and 4K.
So they're no good, basically.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But
I just wouldn't waste your time on 1080 because I can't even use it for a lot of the LSM stuff that I do. It's got to be 4K.
Okay.
4K 120, the golden format.
Yeah.
120 frames per second.
Because the ones that I seen that was 8K, it said Ultra.
Yeah.
HD. Ultra HD. But my new lights should be here within the next week.
I sold my big camera, the DS, the mirrorless. I don't like the way it does. It transcribes video. I can't play. The only thing that I can pull them in is Adobe to look at them. I can't play them back except on the camera. And then when you import them in, it's got like 8 audio files. It's weird. It's a really good camera, but I needed the money too. I got like $500 for it. The camera I want's $2,000. Well, the camera I really want's $4,000, but that ain't happening. That ain't happening, dude. That's a Police Interceptor Explorer right there, $3,000.
Hey, you know, I'm still waiting on my thing.
Here, Columbus.
I'm still waiting on my income taxes.
What?
Yeah, 2023.
What?
Yeah, they just now got it corrected. They screwed up my income tax return or something where I claimed my son on there because he lived with me and he was still in school and stuff.
Yeah.
So I had to fill out some kind of form or something that they did not tell me I had to fill out or whatnot. So that freaking pushed my income tax to the end of 2024 before they ever caught up to that. And they just got it corrected like a month ago. And they're holding my refund right now, saying they got to make sure that I'm entitled to the credits or something bull crap. And I'm like, of course I'm entitled to them. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
I still ain't even filed my income taxes for this year, or 2024. So,
I put mine in on day one, boy.
well, I mean,
But I don't have to wait on W-2s and stuff.
I was going to, but when they told me that that form that I didn't fill out was going to kick me out of being able to receive the credits, and it was going to make it where I owed them, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I said, heck no, get all that. I ain't doing that. So I waited. So now I'm going to try to get them all at the same time, and I'm going to be looking at getting me another SUV, hopefully. They'll owe me about $5,000.
I can't figure out if I want to get another Kia, a Toyota, a Subaru, or a Subaru.
Toyota would be the best bet as far as
Hey, look at what's
the amount of miles.
Wow, that's a tower right there, son.
Where's that at?
Down by Montgomery.
Hey, he said that's the best one.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, what an updraft tower! It's almost a barber pole right there, dude. Is that LP?
He said, is that LP?
Now look.
He said, is that LP?
Is that low precip or is that an HP
Low
cell?
precip or high precip. He said they're just clouds. It's nothing.
They're just clouds. It's nothing.
He said it's literally nothing but weird ass looking clouds.
Are you tripping, bro? You tripping? That's more than a weird cloud. That's a shooting, boiling cumulus tower.
Yeah.
He's almost got a barber pole on the other one, dude. It's like straight up. You can see the striations on it, but it's not rotating very much.
You see what's happening south of it, don't you? See them shooting back up?
It's trying to. Looks like that one right there's hit a cap. That's what I got the stream on. Starting to flatten out on the top.
Yeah, I see the other ones.
But we're starting to clear out back. We're starting to clear out back to the west.
Yeah.
That's what we need. So you can see that.
Sun.
Oh,
What?
bro.
What? What are you?
Look at that pancake cloud, guys. To the right of that tree or to the left of that tree that's sticking up. Look at that pancake cloud.
Huh? Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it in the distance now.
I can't remember what it's called right now. I just said it. No. It's where they go up and they hit and they spread out. See the pancake cloud on that high tower where it's flat? Looks like a saucer on the top of it.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I bet that's probably themselves is over over towards Tupelo popping up. I don't know if that's too far. Well, that may be too far.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite Tupelo, but might be Muscle Shoals.
Got one right back over there in the corner that they're trying to go up.
Yeah, they're going to as this blows back up here.
Definitely see the sun start coming out back that way.
You can see it on the tops of those right there.
Compared to back to the east, it's still real cloudy.
It's trying to clear out here too. It's starting to separate in fish scale. I got really dizzy just now looking up. Trying to get these videos downloaded. Hey, did y'all know Reed Timmer put a drone up in Tanner? That's crazy. He must have bought him that F-35 Hornet or something, man, because I'm pretty sure he was fishing in Oklahoma earlier.
But what now?
Must have bought a fighter jet if he got over here to launch a drone, because it's a long skip from being in Oklahoma this morning. That's record time. That's a record intercept.
Yeah.
Imagine being like really rich. Like we could afford private jets. It was like, oh, I see convection popping off in northern Kansas. We just go land in Wichita.
Yeah, have a rental car sitting there waiting.
Yeah, it won't even be a rental you can't rent. Maybach music. Get picked up by Rick Ross. I can't wait for September.
Yeah, I know. Fall season. Fall season. Yeah, September starts our secondary storm season here in North Alabama.
We got a fishing trip
Oh, do you? Where? Where you
with
going?
Reed.
Really?
Because Reed's got the fall tour
Yeah.
coming to Huntsville.
Yeah.
We're gonna link up. And we're gonna go fishing. We're gonna go bass fishing. I'm gonna rent a pontoon boat. We're gonna go out and party. Well, not party, but we're gonna go out and have fun. I'm too old to party. You want to go?
Yeah, I want to go. Of course.
That's why you think I'm renting a pontoon boat, bro?
I want to see him pull in and be like, "What are y'all doing?"
Oh, the city knows who I am very well.
Yeah, they pulled in. Matter of fact, the sergeant pulled in on me and Fish that night. We're sitting up there on the store that night, and all the bad storms came through.
Yep.
And hell, he sat there and shared videos and stuff that he had of the tornadoes and stuff that they went through.
Oh, wow.
And everything. And sat there and conversated with us. Fish, he took off and headed to your house, and I stayed behind and talked to him for a few more minutes.
They're pretty cool up here. This is the exact parking lot that I got threatened to be arrested for running amber lights in by the county.
Huh.
I was so tired. I had just come home from Oklahoma, dude. Like, I didn't even realize I had my lights on. But it's just ambers. And he pulled me over as soon as I turned in right here. Come off 72. Woo! Pulled me over in here. It was like,
Alabama law states that amber or clear can be run to the front and the rear as long as
yeah.
Yeah, those are not illegal on the front.
You got your fire department badge. They ain't illegal?
No, they're still illegal.
We
Red and white.
can't run them on the road.
Only when you're responding or whatever, or is it just for parking?
Parking.
When we're stopped.
That's so you stop, then you put them on for roadside.
Now
You gotta cover. Yeah, I'll get you some stickers like I got to cover the reds up. You can just snatch them off.
However, if you put those to the rear, facing the rear of your vehicle,
They can be considered
Nope.
direction.
Can't run. Well, you can't run reds on the back no more in Alabama.
yeah, you can.
Nope. 2019. And me and him sit out here and argue about it, and he pulled the code up, and he was like, "I was like, well, I can run my ambers, dude. I don't know what you're talking about." And he was like, "Well, I just don't like it. It's a pet peeve of mine." I was like, I caught the hint to just yes, sir, turn them off and go home. But I really wanted to be like, let me tell you something, dog. Call you sergeant up here right now. Call you sergeant.
Record trucks still run red to the rear.
Yep.
And
Technically, these are rear lights that I have.
Yeah. Mine are kind of like yours.
So I can use these as direction.
Yeah.
what fire department is on to that?
Get a picture of that, Dixie.
Okay.
Right, that one right there. Bet. All right, guys, it looks like everything for the most part is trying to die out here. So I think we're going to call it temporarily while we wait on this clear slot to move over. There's a chance that we may go live again, but I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch nothing. But we do have a beautiful system. A beautiful system right here. I'm going to borrow my camera for a second, Blondie. The stream may turn off for just a second here. So you see that little funky cloud up there to the left that's like this?
Yeah.
And then that weird little cloud over there, like their shapes. It's the second time I've ever seen them. I'll send you a picture later. I've got an awesome one. That's all the clouds that are in the sky are like that.
Really?
I took it in Huntsville last year. Yeah, that is crazy. Absolutely nuts.
Look at the sun rays, the veins shining through the clouds out that way though.
I ain't checked.
You can see them.
Well, it doesn't look very promising. We got new convection starting south of Coleman, but I'm not going down there. They're gonna die. They're gonna die. It's almost 6 o'clock too. We got like an hour left for some action, and then we'll be at the end of diurnal heating.
What are you talking about an hour? It'll get dark almost 8 o'clock now.
Yeah, but diurnal heating stops about 7:30.
Does it?
An hour and a half, something like that. Really strange.
Little warning next time.
That's my bad. So look, the day that I installed that, I reached in to test it and hit the horn button and jumped so hard, I literally thought the cops were behind me. I was not expecting it to be that loud, and that was when I just had one speaker. I bought the other one. Yeah, I got 400 watts up there.
I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, brother.
If I get anything, just let me know.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text if anything happens later. Let me get this loaded into Lightroom, and then I'll shoot those pictures over to you. Yes, sir. That one back there is pretty interesting. Starting to look at it. Yeah, we did. I'll put my car in your car, and we'll make a baby Kyoto.
Are we gonna go like one side drives and one side goes backwards?
Maybe they both go forwards. So we just have to turn the wheels, and all we can do is go in circles. Be safe, dog. Overshooting top right there on that one. A little overshooting top right here. Nice little cloud over here. Starting to clear out here. Look how fast that cleared out. Let's see some blue sky over here. Blue sky that way. There's the sun. Big clear slot popping up right here. We got another chance if we can get one with a significant updraft. We may can do a hail intercept, but I don't see any tornado potential here for sure. 0.5%. It's never zero, but 0.5 is good. I run the Kia gang. On my Starlink up here. Y'all see how I mounted my Starlinks? Ah. Piece of crap. Don't mind me. I'm just over here kicking my car to death. I'm gonna cut it off, I swear. Anyway, look how I got this ran. It stinks like crap right here. Ugh. Trusty Starlink. Do you see how I mounted it?
Yeah.
With some gear ties. Look, stand up there and look at it. It don't like wiggle it. It ain't going nowhere. I don't need no fancy mount.
Heck no, it ain't going nowhere, dude. What the heck?
A jumbo gear tie. This.
Oh,
It's like 18 bucks.
that ain't going nowhere.
And it was like 20 bucks for those two. And then I've got copper wire on it and 2 more gear ties. If it goes, it's taking the whole roof rack.
Where it works though.
Doing.
Oh, is that the TV antenna?
Yeah, it's a piece of crap. I couldn't even get a message to that seagull. Like I said, this is all I hear but my CB radio is a piece of crap. It's just 5 watts.
Well, I mean,
So my fish was saying like I need like 50 watts.
what is that? Union
No, it's the president.
president. Go 19.
Nothing.
Yeah, something's not.
Because it's 5 watts.
What was that? Oh, is that the charger that's plugged into the camera
What?
cord?
This is my Zello radio.
Oh, okay.
GPS. No, I got this plugged into it now, but it's just my phone. That's what I stream off of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's the stream.
Okay, so I'm just asking a dumb question.
There's no such thing as a dumb question.
Restream.
That's what I'm using.
How can I get in on it to start streaming?
So they got a free tier. You can start streaming for free. Once you start going to like media aggregation, you got to have a clean feed. So I think it's $20 a month or $15 a month. You can multi-stream to 3 channels, 720p 30. I think it's 25 bucks a month or 30 bucks a month or something like that. If we're fixing to end up having it to where let me make a little money and start bringing in some money off the storm chasing, and I can pay for a bigger subscription that allows us to have a team.
Yeah.
So you can log into your restream and it'll be linked to mine, and you can literally just click join and it'll pop both of our feeds up in here.
Okay.
So you can go here and have up to 10 guests. So you can get on your restream. You got to make sure that you don't have logos, and I make sure whenever we're not streaming to Live Storms Media, and I can put your video in here.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll literally just stick it in here, and I can pick how I want it. I can split them. I can put you on the side. We can split the videos.
Yeah, we can do that with the free version though right now. As far as me having, I guess you can say, I know the free version that somebody talked to me once about it before. They give you like so many hours per month to stream or something like that.
Maybe.
I can't remember exactly how many it is. At one point in time, I was I had a restream or had access to a restream account, but that old coot, whatever you want to call him, yeah. Them storms over in Mississippi die out. They got some lightning too. Southwest Tupelo.
It don't look very good though.
I know. It's
Get a little closer. It looks better over here towards Starkville, Greenwood.
Yeah, that's where them 2 lines are converging.
Yep. Yeah.
That's eventually heading north though.
Let's see what the HRRR shows. I haven't checked it in a minute. I can't wait till we get models in WeatherWise so that I don't have to open Radar
Yeah,
Omega
right.
ever again.
I hate Radar Omega, I really do.
Me too. I like the app at first, but the people behind it really suck.
The servers even
So if you guys are listening, you guys,
because like their servers get overloaded like really easy, and it like freezes up the whole entire freaking radar. I mean,
not only that, they lied and played the whole storm chasing community. You played everybody.
it's definitely not what it's made out to be.
Everybody, a full exodus, bro. Everybody's going to WeatherWise. You wait till we get out of peak season, dude. WeatherWise fix start cranking some stuff.
Well, I mean, they're adding new stuff. I mean, around the clock. I mean, they just added some
The
new radar data from Croatia.
Yeah, Croatia.
Yeah, Croatia. Yeah, I know. I'm watching them back there too.
It's like a little finger. It looks like Littlefoot off of Land Before Time on the top of it.
It almost looks like a finger that's freaking just to go straight up.
Yeah, yeah. The storm's like this right now. Okay, HRRR.
I mean, they're showing that cluster coming in on top of it pretty good.
Going to Memphis though.
Oh, Memphis.
Yeah. It's the 22Z, 21Z. I got to do something for this smell, bro.
Yeah,
Holy crap. I'm finna fix it. My cologne.
Yes, St. Lauren.
My wife likes expensive smells.
You know what somebody else would call that smell?
What?
Money.
Yeah, probably so. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, it's one of the worst things ever.
I can't stand driving my fields have been fertilized by chicken. Crap.
Yeah, it's dead here. That don't even look good. That's like a windbag. That's better.
Yeah,
That's 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, crap.
What is today?
Today is Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's the chase day.
Friday and Saturday, I think.
Yep.
They said
Friday after lunch, we need to be on the other side of Florence tomorrow. See, I'll probably call it and save our gas and money for tomorrow. So none of this is going to do anything today. Not now. We didn't ever even get a severe out of any of that.
Well, I have one or two choices. Either one, have my son bring me to
Yeah, I think my mic turned off. I got it back on here. We got audio, Blondie? Oh, shit, wrong button. My bad. I about rolled Dixie up in the window, guys. I tried to kill Dixie, chat. Tried to take his good arm. So yeah, we are chat. We're looking at a possible chase day tomorrow into northeastern Mississippi and North Alabama, possibly even southwest Tennessee. So make sure you guys are about ready to tune in around 11 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow. I think we're going to have a pretty good chase day here. I don't see much happening with the rest of this system today. You have some strong wind, probably some lightning, maybe a hail chance. It's going to be coming through north central Mississippi and North Mississippi, eventually moving into the Memphis and Jackson, Tennessee area. All the way up as far as Cape Girardeau. You got this line of storms that's moving through. It's almost to Jonesboro and Memphis now. It's crossing into Mississippi, but I don't see, like I said, we're under a 2%, but I don't see a really good tornado threat here with this. We didn't get enough clearing early enough to get the surface heating that we really need. We've already got, weak lapse rates. We've got low level. We got low shear. We're like 25 knots of shear. Not a lot to work with here. So I don't see a really big tornado threat, but I do see a wind damage threat as this line that's currently pushing through Arkansas, central Arkansas, into southeast Arkansas, as that moves into Tennessee and the Boot Hill of Missouri and through north central Mississippi. You can't expect to see road flooding, maybe some 30 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts, maybe 60 in a couple places. Not highly possible, but it is still possible. And we just have the chance for maybe one quick spin up tornado, maybe two, but really low chances there. And if those chances did verify, those tornadoes would be relatively weak, maybe like an EF0, EF1 on the scale, and wouldn't last very long at all. So we're not going to have any long tracked tornadoes or anything. This storm threat, though, is going to carry over into the night, into tomorrow. We're going to see a new line of storms form through the Mississippi Delta region all the way down towards Louisiana, almost to Houston, Texas. Coming off the backside of this low pressure system, it just spins up through St. Louis tomorrow. So we will see a new line of storms popping up probably around 4 a.m. here. We'll probably start seeing the first lines pop up along the Arklatex up to the Memphis area. And that's about the time that we're probably going to get out and get active and try to get into position here. So we may be streaming tomorrow as early as 10, 11 a.m., but it could be earlier. So make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that bell notification if you're on YouTube. That way you get live alerts so you don't miss a video, because sometimes we don't do these really long chases. I know we've been live for like 2.5 hours now, but sometimes they're like 30, 40 minutes. So you got a chance you could miss it. You could miss some really good action. But I think, yeah, with that, I think we're going to call it. I'm going to go home and get some dinner in me. Been out. It's been a pretty busy day today. I haven't eaten since breakfast, so I am kind of hungry. I need to get some food in me. Blondie, you called it the other day, by the way, when you told me that sweet tea was not hydration. Same day I ended up in the hospital for kidney problems. Apparently my spleen's a little swollen. They found a 3 millimeter kidney stone, but it's not obstructing anything or blocking anything, so it shouldn't be a big issue. But it did have me out for pretty much a whole day and a half. I'm doing a lot better now. I feel a lot better, but if it is a kidney stone, it could just hit you randomly at any time. So I took the day off yesterday. We're gonna go home and get some more rest today. Kind of lay down, get off my feet, and let my back rest. And yeah, hopefully we'll be live for a long time tomorrow. So we got a pretty good looking day set up. So probably had to take Thor over to Mississippi. Looking like we may start around the I-55 corridor around Oxford, but could possibly end up as far north as maybe Holly Springs or South Haven or Hernando. We may even end up close to Starkville, Mississippi, honestly, or maybe Batesville. We may not go that far, but I do see a good chance of it. So, yeah. With that, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for all the subs. I'm super stoked that we hit 900 today. Maybe tomorrow we can hit 1,000. That would be awesome. Like I said, the further that we can grind this out, the more we can chase, the more good that we can do, the more storms we can get under, so that we can get the warnings out, get the videos out, and spot them. We'll be able to, update our equipment and get better streaming equipment and get better subscription plans for these streaming services. Eventually I like to give you guys a super HD 1080p 60 frame per second stream. Right now we're running 720/30. So it's not the best, but it does work. So just bear with me here. Like I said, I'm starting from the bottom. We're working our way up, and we got some really big goals in sight, and I think we have the capabilities and the talent and and the persistence and passion to reach those goals and knock them out and keep growing. So I'm super glad that you guys are along for the ride. Thank you for all your help. Everybody give Blondie some love in chat. She is awesome. She is constantly helping streamers like me. You also may notice her from Evan Freiberger's channel. She's a moderator over there as well, I do believe. So Blondie puts a lot of work in for a lot of the chasers in the weather community. So just want to make sure that she's getting the appreciation that she deserves too. Let's give her flowers as well. So if you guys could put flowers in the chat for Blondie, that would be awesome. And with that, we're going to call it, I think. Dixie's probably ready to go home and get some food in him too. It's kind of a spur of the moment chase today. We all just kind of grabbed our stuff, threw it in the car, and hit the road. So with that said, thank you all for your continued support. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. We can put you right into the chase right here. You don't have to leave the comfort of your homes. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Anytime we go live, throw us up on the TV in the living room, make some popcorn and kick back and go along. And you can go storm chasing too. And, you don't have to get out and, waste your time, waste your money, put yourself in danger. You can do it through this screen, through our feed right here. We're going to do everything that we can to keep giving you a quality stream and keep upgrading it and try to make it better. And with that, I guess we're going to let you guys go. Enjoy your evening. Everybody stay safe, stay weather aware. We are still going to have some, thunderstorms going on throughout the Mississippi, Tennessee area, northeast Arkansas into southeast, not Louisiana, Missouri. But like I said, I don't see anything really super bad here. So probably a level 2 out of 5 day, I would call it. And low tornado ceiling, but it's not 0. So remember that. Make sure you guys are staying weather aware. You got a way to get warnings. Make sure you got your weather apps. If you don't have WeatherWise yet, you need to go download it. It's free, so there's no reason not to. It's what we use. Our whole team uses it. We chase, we coordinate, we forecast with it. We use it in the field. It's field tested, field proven, and it's only getting better, guys. So Steve and the team over at WeatherWise, they're really passionate about weather and storm chasing. They work really well with us. They care what you guys have to say, the user feedback. There's constantly new things, new features, new stuff being implemented with every update that comes out, and it's only going to get better. And they also got a paid version too if you're into that kind of thing. It gets you better data, gets you a couple extra features and stuff. But I stream live into that radar app. So you can go into your 3 dots up at the top of the screen. Let me see where they're at. They're going to be top left corner. If you go down, you'll see a little drop-down menu underneath HazCam Spotter Network, and you'll see Storm Chasers. You want to activate that, and you also want to activate the HazCams and the Spotter Networks. And then you'll be able to see my live location. Just know that it is a couple minutes behind. Sometimes it does lag by 4 to 5 minutes, but you'll be able to click. You'll see my little ugly mug down here with my hell helmet on. And you can click that right there, and that'll bring up my HazCams feed. Boom, click that up right there. We got 2 people watching inside of the WeatherWise app right now. And so you can track that live. It has my city up at the top. That Media Honkies is pulling up on us, y'all. Media Honkies. And so with that, I'm gonna let y'all have it, guys, and y'all have a good day. Make sure you stay weather aware. Like I said, get that WeatherWise app. You need it. Go get it. Download it. It's free. Get it. And never stop